welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Stay tuned because I will be having a big giveaway soon. I did the swatches and I'm just going to show you. Most of them were under $2, around, some of them were $1. Some of them I was involved in little bidding wars, and whenever it went over a certain amount, I would find the next one and bid on that. So it took me a little while, and I finally got all of them in. I actually have one more coming in, and I have two of those because I won the 2 bids, and so I'm going to give one of those away. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. So this is 5712, and it goes from purple to pink. So I'll just show you. Okay, so I touched it, so it's kind of changing, but I'll show you. I'm going to start it off with cold. So I dipped it in cold water, and it becomes almost like a brown, a really dark, a muddy purple. Not very pretty color, but muddy purple. And then I'm going to dip it in the warm and show you. Ooh, I just touched it with my finger, and I'm going to show you what it looks like warm. Okay, so then it becomes like that. Now they are kind of streaky. I applied 2 coats of each one. So this is pretty much true to what the label shows. That's 5712. Then most of them are glitter polishes because I am a glitter lover, glitterholic. So okay, so the next one is 5724. Just let me show you what. Okay, so their swatch shows, and it's not really showing a big difference, but one side is lighter than the other, and they're both nice shades of orange, and it has glitter. So that is what it looks like cold. And let me just put it in the cold water just to reinforce that. Yeah, it's a really pretty orange color. And then I'm going to put it in the hot and show you. It becomes a yellow orange color like an apricot. I love it. Love this one. And as I said, they're all kind of streaky. You have to apply at least 2 coats and do the curing and stuff. But I love this one. And that's pretty true to life. It's what it shows on the sticker there. Next one is 5725. Now this one looks a lot different from what you see on here. And just let me show you. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so on here there is no blue at all, but, and I like this blue, so I'm glad. But on here, on the swatch, you will see that it's like a sort of like a navy blue. It got a little warm because I touched it, so I'm gonna stick it in the cold and show it to you again. See how pretty that is? It's a pretty color. I like it a lot. Then I'm going to stick it in the hot water and show you what it becomes. It becomes a beautiful lime green. It does not look anything like this, but I still like it. That's 5725. Okay, next one I have is 5727, and that is sort of the same thing. On here it looks like brownish and olive, and on the swatch it is a purpley color, and it has a golden shimmer and silver glitter. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. And then I'm going to dip it in the hot. And it becomes a beautiful turquoise blue color. So that's a pretty awesome one. I really like that one too. But it does not look anything like the sticker. Okay. Next one I have is 5728. And this one shows it goes from purple to green, or from green to purple. Purple to green. Okay, so here it is, cold. And it's sort of magenta, like a Barney purple. It's very pretty, and it has small shimmer, and the shimmer is silver and blue. Very pretty. And then I'm going to dip it in the hot. And in the hot, it becomes an aqua color. Very pretty aqua color. I really like this one too. And it sort of looks similar to that. Okay? And if you hear that noise that started all of a sudden, that is my landscapers, the lawn maintenance guys. They are doing the lawn today, and unfortunately he just showed up right by my patio door, which is where I'm sitting. And he's making a lot of noise with his blower, his leaf blower. So I'm sorry about the noise. Okay, so the next one is 5731. And it goes from yellowish to olive. Okay, it looks, the green is very different. Let me just dip it in the cold water. It's a nice bright green, though. I really like that green. I'm not a green person, but I like that green. And then in the hot water, it becomes a hot, beautiful bright lime. And the glitter, this has golden, big golden hexes, and then tiny silver. But isn't that pretty? Let me dip it in again in the hot. Right, here we go. So those are very pretty. I like that one a lot too. Okay, so sort of similar. Next one I have is 5734, and you will probably not be able to see the difference on this label. Oh yeah, you can see. Okay, it goes from pink to orange, and this is not a, oh, it has a shimmer. It is not glitter, but it has a shimmer. I don't know if you can see the shimmer there. I'm going to dip it in the cold because I have very warm hands right now, and show you. See the shimmer, it has a very pretty shimmer. Okay, now I'm going to dip it in the warm or the hot. And it becomes like a neon pink. And you can still see that shimmer. Very pretty. So I like that one too. That's pretty much what the label shows. So that's pretty good. Next one is 5739. Now this one didn't have a swatch on it, or one of those stickers. It just had a sticker showing what the number is. So I'm not sure what this one is supposed to do. So I'm just going to show you cold. Let me just put it in the cold. Cold, it's a pretty pink. It's like a hot pink, and it has all that pretty shimmer. It has hot pink glitter, and then holographic silver glitter. And you can't see that on the video, but in person you can see that beautiful hot pink shimmer that it has. Okay, so I'm going to show you once I dip it in the hot and see what it looks like. Okay, so in the hot, it becomes a more pink, a cooler pink color. So they're both shades of pink, and they're very pretty. I like this one a lot too. And that's 9039. No, that's 5739. Next one I have is 9038. And this one, I'm pretty sure this one is pretty much exactly like the sticker. Okay, so here it goes in the cold water. It's a nice purple, and it has turquoise Some really pretty turquoise glitter in tiny glitter and then larger hexes. Very pretty. And then I'm going to put it in the hot water. And in the hot, it becomes a beautiful turquoise blue. And that is that one, and that is pretty much true to the label. Okay. Next one I have is 5745, and I love this. I don't know, for some reason I really love this one, the shade. Okay, so it goes from like a, on here, like a brownish to a golden. It's like an orangey, a coppery to a golden. Okay, now when it's cold, it has this beautiful brick. It's like a bricky color, and it's got gold glitter and gold hexes in there. It's very pretty. And then I'm gonna dip it in the water, in the hot. And in the hot, it becomes a pale yellow. And it has a really golden shimmer. It's a golden yellow. So that's very pretty. That is very similar to the sticker. Next one I have is 9048. And I think on this one, I was in a bidding war. I kept bidding on them, and they kept winning them from under me because I'm not going to pay a bunch of money when I could get it for $1. So anyway, this one is 9048. And it is so pretty. It's black when it's cold, black with a lot of golden shimmer. Okay, then when it gets warmed up, it becomes this beautiful pink. It's not warm. Oh, you can't really see it as well. But it's a very pretty pink. And it's not exactly like the label, but it's very pretty. Because on the label, it's got like a peachy color there, and that's not peachy colored, that's pink. But that's okay, it's very pretty. And then the last one I have is not a chameleon, but I just love this color. This is like my favorite color, or one of my favorite colors. It's like a blush pink. And this one is 6006, and I kept bidding for this one. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Something puff. Don't remember. I should have written it down. But I kept bidding, and people kept winning, and I was finally able to get one. But it is such a pretty, it's just a cream, but it's a beautiful cream. You can use this with a French, or you can stamp over it. It's just very pretty, very pretty. So that is it for the chameleon polishes that I got on eBay. And as I said, most of them were under $2, $1 to $2. This was $2, or I think $2.25, something like that. But I mean, I have 13 here, and if you go to some other website, or even, you know, somewhere else, you know, you're gonna pay $9, $10 for these at least. I don't know, I would say $7 at least. And I got them for a fraction of that. Most of them, as I said, were $1. Some of them were between $1 and $2, but still, when you buy all of these, you're saving some money. Okay, so, and that's it for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.